Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you find out whenever I post new videos or announce giveaways or go live. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I have what is quickly becoming one of my favorite book subscription boxes, and that is Authentic Books. And there's a few reasons why I like this subscription so much. One, every month you get to choose between two highly anticipated novels, which I think is great in terms of making sure that it's a book that you are excited to read, so it's not just going to sit on your shelf for months and months. And two, she actually has 3 different subscription tiers, so that is great from a budget perspective. There is the mini box, which is $39 plus $8.99 in shipping, and that of course includes your book as well as a booklet to guide you through the sensory experience that every Authentic Books box is, as well as a custom bookmark, often with a quote from the book that you will be reading, and a Spotify playlist, which I think is just such a fun touch. She also includes a nice candle, often one that has been custom made and inspired by the novel, as well as a self-care item for the sense of touch. And that's just all in the mini box. If you do the full box, which is $49 plus shipping, you get everything that was in the mini box, plus you get an additional self-care item, so 2 of those, and then you get to choose between a premium tea or a cocktail ingredient. And of course I usually choose the cocktail ingredient. And of course you can also use it to make mocktails if you prefer. And then finally there is the premium experience, which I highly suggest if you are able, and that is $59 plus shipping. It includes everything that is in the full box, as well as an additional self-care item for a total of 3, and then some gourmet chocolate. And of course I go for that premium box because of the gourmet chocolate. And then if you're like me and you really like those add-ons like chocolates or the tea or what have you, you can usually get some of those from the shop in the add-on process as you are checking out and selecting your book each month. So that is a nice fun thing to do. Now this box was kindly sent to me for review by Natisha, so thank you again so much. But if you are interested in subscribing, you can save 10% on any of those subscriptions using the code Noelle10, which of course I will leave for you all in the description box below. But let's dive into this box. Now the box itself looks a little bit different this time. It's just a plain brown craft box with their stickers still, so I'm guessing maybe there was some shipping delays in terms of them actually getting their branded boxes, or maybe this is just like a new look, but let's go ahead and check it out. So inside, right on top, there is a little card that says temporary new box design. I just saw the new box design part first, and I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting choice. So it just says, due to shipping delays, we had to substitute our box design this month. Enjoy a complimentary bonus item on us. I think that is so sweet and like totally unnecessary, but also very indicative of the kind of company that this is. So we got a little extra treat right here on top in this little pouch. So let's see what we got. We got, oh, this is cool. We got 2 essential oil wipes by Happy Spritz. So that's a great thing to just have in your purse or your pocket to kind of freshen things up. I like that. And then everything else kind of looks like a normal Authentic Books box in terms of this sort of peachy tissue paper. I see some like purple paper shred kind of peeking out. And then here is our little booklet. So it says that this is volume 13. So this is the March box, because she does usually ship towards the very end of the month. And I selected Of Women and Salt, a novel by Gabriela Garcia. So inside, you guys, you can see all of the information here. She does a beautiful photo, and then there's also like a little key with each item where it will tell you which senses it's supposed to be speaking to, as well as which boxes it appears in. So obviously the M is for the mini, the F is for the full, and the P is for the premium. And then often there's actual page numbers that correspond with the book, so you know when you are supposed to actually use the item to really fully immerse yourself. So I love that. And then 5% of the profits of any box actually is donated to an organization. Every quarter she changes it up. So this time it is 5% of profits from memberships were donated to Room to Read, supporting millions of children in low-income communities by focusing on literacy and gender equality in education. I love that. I think that is awesome. So I'm going to prop this up in front of me so that I can tell you a little bit more about the products as we go through. So one of the other things that she does usually include, and now it's like in a postcard form instead of in the booklet itself, is a recipe that's inspired by the book. And you guys remember, she has 2 book selections every single month. So basically she's curating 2 different boxes. And I just think that is like amazing. And then our book cocktail that usually of course uses that cocktail ingredient that appears in the full and premium ones is the inspired by of Women in Salt. It's a hibiscus bourbon cocktail, and my husband has started loving these boxes, one because of the chocolate as well as the cocktail ingredient. He's always like, did you get like a new syrup that I can try? He doesn't always do the actual recipe that's on the card, but we have done a couple of them, and this one sounds like something we will enjoy. So it's bourbon whiskey, lemon juice, almond syrup, and honey hibiscus syrup. That sounds awesome, you guys. And it sounds like it's going to be really pretty too. All right, so here is our playlist. It's just got the little Spotify QR code. And then here, all right, on top is the bookmark. And so the quote is, "Who are we? Weakness? No, we are force." Ooh, I like that quote. And I love this contrast between these beautiful, I don't know if these are like poppies or tulips, and then this really pretty, like kind of smoky teal. That is so lovely. And I've said it before, but this subscription has made me a hardcover snob because we often get hardcovers, often even signed by the author. And now I have them all lined up with the silky tassels of all the bookmarks like hanging out. And I like to keep the booklets like kind of tucked in there as well, so that if I ever want to revisit the book, I can, but usually all of the products that go along with it disappear pretty fast. So I'm gonna have to do some digging because everything is really hidden in the shred. But the first thing that I am seeing sort of peeking out here is actually a box that is branded with Authentic Books on it. So I love all of that attention to detail that she does. So let me just wipe some of the shred dust. This must be our candle, and this is by the Price Collective, which is the candle company that seems to do most of the candles. It says Camagüey. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, and you'd think that I would because there is an umlaut over the U, and I'm such a stickler about that, but I'm really excited to see. Now this is something that appears in every box. Every box gets a candle, which I think is one of the best parts about it. So this is a hand-poured soy candle. Ooh, it says you get to, it goes along with page 3, so you get to start burning it right when you start reading. And it says Camagüey is a Palo Santo blend that will fill the room with warmth and awe. Look closely and you will see gemstones such as rose quartz. So that is really exciting. I actually love the scent of Palo Santo. So, ooh, it's even got a seal this time. I don't know if the other ones did. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love the trend right now of like putting like little decorations on the top of a candle. I don't want it to fall out because sometimes a few of them are loose, but let's give it a sniff. Oh wow, that smells really good. It doesn't smell I think I also like associate Palo Santo with like kind of a smoky smell because usually like you burn it like incense. So this has a little bit more of a like floral perfumey scent as well, because I think it's not just Palo Santo, but it's really nice. It's definitely like kind of more springy and not as like heavy as sometimes I feel like Palo Santo that you're actually burning can smell. All right, so you guys, you can see I put like one little dent into this giant cube of shreds. So now I have to actually kind of try to move everything around so that I can get into the good stuff. So I'm gonna guess that usually this is where our cocktail ingredient comes in, because usually it's in a bottle. So it's in a nice little like bubble mailer kind of thing. So let me go ahead and open this up and see. I've been proven wrong before though with this box. You never know, but I appreciate again that she packages everything so well. So it does not want to come out. Ooh, I don't think it's our cocktail ingredient. This, I think, is the salt scrub. Yes, it is. And it feels like it's leaked just a tiny bit. Some of the moisture in it has come out. This is from Main Street Apothecary. I'm guessing KC is for Kansas City. It says this is associated with page 28, and this is touch number 3. So this only appears in the premium boxes, but it does have a really pretty label. Like I said, I'm trying to like not make a mess out of it. Ooh, it's a lavender hibiscus salt scrub. So I'm feeling a hibiscus trend in this book. So it says, treat yourself with this hibiscus and lavender salt scrub. This scrub will naturally exfoliate and provide moisture, resulting in smooth, soft skin. So since it seems to be like kind of open, let me see if I can actually just go ahead and I'll go ahead and open it up because this is something that I wouldn't want to necessarily like reship to anyone else in a giveaway anyway. So I guess I just have to hold on to it myself and not share. Let me go. Ooh, I can smell the lavender. It smells really nice. Hopefully this doesn't spill at all. So, and then it does have like another like little layer lid here. So I'm surprised that there was any spillage, but I will go ahead and give it a little sniff. I'm a little worried about spilling, but I think I can get it. Ooh, so you can kind of see it's got a really pretty color to it. Got a little crack there just from getting jostled around. Ooh, that smells so good. You can smell just a hint of the hibiscus and definitely a ton of the lavender, which of course I think is just so relaxing and refreshing at the same time. So again, let me just kind of wipe that off and put it over here on my desk somewhere where it's not gonna get it on anything else. And then we'll keep going. All right, the next thing I'm seeing came in another little branded bag. So love that, so much fun. This is, let's see, it says, this is from HS Apothecary, and I'm trying to find out what it is. It's an essential oil roller, and it's so pretty. So it says it's for sleep. There's a very like hard to read label there along the side. This is associated with page 28 as well, so 2 items. And this was in the full and premium boxes because this is touch number 2. So this means it's self-care item number 2. It says Sleep from Howard Safe Apothecary is the essential oil roller you need to help bring in those Z's when you most need them. Filled with lavender, frankincense, patchouli, and bergamot. Keep next to your bed, rub on pulse points, and inhale before bed to aid in your sleepy dream journey. I actually think that is awesome. You might not actually want to put it on when you're on page 28 if you're planning to make any headway in the book, because it might make you fall asleep sooner than you'd like. All right, so next, ooh, I think I got the tea this time instead of the cocktail ingredient, which is kind of interesting. So this is Teatulia organic teas, but look how cool this package is, you guys, with the like wood kind of looking container. That's really neat. So it says know where your tea comes from, and it's hibiscus berry because lots of hibiscus in this book. So it says this is black loose leaf tea, Teatulia, I don't know how to say it, organic teas, so that's kind of cool. And then it looks like the cocktail mixer would have been Hipster's Honey Hibiscus Craft Syrup. So I'm a little bummed I didn't get that. That's such a bummer, but I'm sure that I could probably find it on the website or maybe do it as an add-on the next time around. So one other really cool thing that she does include is matches to go along with your candle that are branded, so I always love to have those out right next to the candle. So it looks like we got something else from Soak and Unwind. I love that she works with these small businesses, but a lot of these small businesses that create these lovely bath products, they sort of just like print their own labels that don't make it very well in shipping sometimes. So this is Soak and Unwind Miami Bath Crumbles. So as clean and lovely as that label is, it actually got a little bit scratched up and dirty, but that's all right. But look at that blue, isn't that cool? So this is associated with page 1, and this would be in all of the boxes. This is the self-care product that was in everything. The Miami Bath Crumbles will be the vacation you need. When the crumbles start to foam and fizz, you'll be welcomed with scents of amber, vanilla, and salty oceanic notes. That actually sounds so great, but as you guys know, I am not a bath person, so I'll probably be passing these on to someone. I do wish that there was a tubless option with this subscription, but I know that's just going to make it even harder for her to source everything. There was no lid on this one, but that means that I can give it a sniff. Ooh, the scent of that is beautiful. Like, I think oceanic was a great adjective for it. It's so fresh and lovely and kind of a nice contrast to all of the other scents that we've gotten in here so far. So that is cool. I'm into that. And then finally, we have our chocolate, which of course only appears in the premium boxes. This is a newer company. I haven't seen it in Authentic Books before. It says J Coco. I don't know. It says company twice, but it's mango plantain and 43% milk chocolate. So this is great for all of you who are like, I would totally do that, except just like always dark chocolate, and I don't like dark chocolate. I love all chocolate. Actually, I'm not like a huge fan of white chocolate, to be honest, but I love milk chocolate just as much as I love dark chocolate. So it says this is for page 7. This is taste number 2. Tropical fruits meet silky sweet chocolate paired with a pinch of salt and a suggestion of habanero extract delivers a piquant finish. Says bite into a tropical journey with this chocolate bar. So I'm really excited to give that a try. I love anything that has like mango. I think the plantain will be kind of interesting. I'm not usually like a plantain or banana fan, but I'm sure anything with chocolate will be delicious, although I do like bananas and chocolate, so I'm sure I'll like that chocolate bar. I wish I got the hibiscus craft syrup. All right, let's go ahead and look at the star of the show, though, which is the book, which is a hardcover, and I love it. It's a little bit like thinner than I was expecting, which is kind of nice sometimes to not just have a whole bunch of super thick books like sort of looming on your shelf, and to have one that looks like a little bit of a faster read just in terms of page number. And then she always does this really cool like wax seal, so you know that you got it from Authentic Books. And if for some reason you like don't like to have that on, they like pop right off if you want to, but I think it's kind of nice to know where your books came from. And then this is what I was looking for. So inside there is a nice letter from the author, which I think is such a nice touch, and there's a signed book plate, you guys. So that's such a cool thing that she works with these publishing houses and talks to these authors to get us these nice touches. So again, I really do feel like this subscription is worth what you pay for it. So let's read a little bit more about this sweeping and masterful debut about a daughter's fateful choice, a mother motivated by her own past, and a family legacy that begins in Cuba before either of them was born. So it says, in present-day Miami, Jeanette is battling addiction. Daughter of Carmen, a Cuban immigrant, she's determined to learn more about her family history from her reticent mother and makes the snap decision to take in the daughter of a neighbor detained by ICE. Carmen, still wrestling with the trauma of displacement, must process her difficult relationship with her own mother while trying to raise a wayward Jeanette. Steadfast in her quest for understanding, Jeanette travels to Cuba to see her grandmother and reckon with secrets from the past destined to erupt. From 19th century cigar factories to present-day detention centers, from Cuba to Mexico, Of Women and Salt is a kaleidoscopic portrayal of betrayals, personal and political, self-inflicted and those done by others, that have shaped the lives of these extraordinary women. A haunting meditation on the choices of mothers, the legacy of the memories they carry, and the tenacity of women who choose to tell their stories despite those who wish to silence them. This is more than a diaspora story. It is a story of America's most tangled, honest human roots. Wow, that actually sounds really good. In honesty, I chose this on default because I think that the other book option this month was something that I was receiving in another book box, or a book that I had already read. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it, because you know I usually do my like historical fictions and thrillers. And I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one. Like a debut novel is always kind of a fun thing to read and see how it goes, but this actually sounds amazing, and I'm kind of interested to read a little bit more about this like Cuban history that's definitely interwoven through the whole story. So I'm really looking forward to that. It sounds like a great book, honestly, and I'm also looking forward to reading the little note from the author. So it's only like a 200-page book, so I think this is a great box. No matter what the book, no matter what the combinations of flavors or the scents that are all in here, it is really a full sensory experience every time you get an Authentic Books box. Let me know what your favorite item was in the comments below. Let me know what you think of that book, how it sounds to you, or if you've read it before, you can definitely comment on that as well, but no spoilers. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.